Are you ready?
Wally has played George Michael again on Sports Chat with Neil and Wally. Use the word jetapult. It's actually a word people don't realize. Hey, little curveball. Got my fingers on the seams right there. This is Dog Days of Summer. Dog Days of Summer, you right?
Who's the dog? What is that?
Beat up Bulldog Johnny stole his
Belt.
and put it on.
Roll call. A spidget.
Spidget.
A spidget.
A spidget.
Working on the song. Hold on.
Taste and coffee.
And a live song.
Stevie Nicks, man.
No, that's Olivia Newton-John. She just passed away.
Passed away. Yep.
Had to play that. Couldn't find it, man. I was late getting it up there. It's a little embarrassing.
That is embarrassing. People look at our show and like, what type of hump is show?
Welcome to the August 28th edition of the Sports Chat with Neil and Wally. Finally, man. Finally, we have tons of high school football, man. Week 1 is now in the books. And just fittingly, perfectly fittingly, late August is so daggum humid outside.
Oh.
You just walk outside and you start sweating, man. It's just nuts, man. But you think about it, though. Every beginning of the football season, the last week of August or so, it's like this. You just stifling humidity, man. When I was on my way to the Charles Henderson game Friday night, the news said 94% humidity.
Yeah, it's
man.
unbelievable. But Neil,
But I'm ready for some fall weather.
Fall
man.
weather, yes, sir. And week 1 is it's in the books.
That's
But
right.
Speaking of the weather, we're at the peak hurricane season out there, and
yeah.
right now, before I got over here, I saw there's like 2 or 3 little systems out there in the Atlantic.
Look right there.
There it is.
Uh-oh.
And I tell you what, we'll just have to keep an eye and watch on those storms to see.
I think September 1st is the absolute peak.
Yep, and we've called storms.
We love it.
And hurricane. I won't never forget.
The one in Eufaula.
Eufaula. Oh my goodness, folks. Let me tell you something. Oh, here we go. Hold that thought.
Sports Chat with Neil and Wally. You're on the line.
Well, what's happening, my buddies?
What's up, Bulldog? What's
up?
going on,
Come.
man? Please give us the rundown on how Strawn came back and won that game by 1 point. Please, Bulldog, explain it to us.
Well, it was it was like 2 heavyweight fighters all night long. It was one of those back and forth, you score, I score type deals. We jumped out on them 6-0 and had everything going our way. And Ian Foster made a tremendous one-handed catch to put us up by 13 points at the half. It was almost like a behind-the-back one-handed type catch.
Yep.
We go in up 13-0 at the break, and it seems like it falls apart.
Did we miss extra point? Did the extra points hurt us again?
Not only that, it was
I knew it.
our quarterback had thrown 3 interceptions too in the game.
Uh-oh, that didn't help, did it?
Well, the main reason they missed the extra points, they wasn't getting off good on their blocks. We're still our offensive line is still trying to stand straight up and block. They're not pushing off from their legs trying to block.
Well, that's fixable. They can get with them and help them with that.
Yeah, because we got one of our guys got hurt the week of the Troy game, and he's had a knee brace on, and he ain't been back since in that. And we got a guy that's in there now that's only 14, that's playing on the offensive line.
Well, that's mighty young. They're going to have to work with him a lot. But I knew when I saw that score sitting on 19, Wally, I said, that's an extra point in there.
Yeah, extra point.
Or 2 of them.
Debacle.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we actually played a lot better defensively than we did last week. We had, in the Troy game, we had 6 offside penalties, and that's because of us jumping offside. We only had 2 this past Friday night, which is not too bad.
That's an improvement. That is an improvement. That
Very
is
good improvement, if you ask me. And now we got Ashford coming in here Friday night. That's been a big rivalry for us. We ain't played them in about 30-something years or longer. It used to be in the 70s and 80s when they played each other back then.
And it was a big rivalry back in the 70s and 80s?
Yeah, because that's when they had them 14 regions back then when they played Ashford a lot.
I got you. And Ashford's coming to Brundage, right?
Yes, and that'll be the 96.3 game of the week this week on radio. I was a lot of people. There was a radio show out of Dothan on Saturday morning that was impressed with how we went down and played, and a lot of folks was impressed. They was like, Strawn is predicted to be the #1 seed in our region, and after we went down and played them with a younger team as we got, that goes to show you that region we got is basically up for grabs at this point.
That's right. Hey, all those Brundage and Pike County kids, all their goals are still in front of them, no doubt.
Yeah, it is, no doubt. He said because only we hadn't won a game in actually 12. The last 12 games we hadn't won. That's counting the last losses that we had in the regular season in 2020 plus the regular 2021 season as well. But I feel pretty confident if they come out and play their game Friday night, they can get off on the.
Wally and I, I'll bet you a Marco's Pizza that Brundage wins this Friday night.
Well, I see 2 winnable games already on the schedule. Ashford.
I guess that's no bet.
No bet.
I got you.
The Bulldog, hey, Bulldog, what was this bell ring you told me I'm going to be doing for you?
Well,
Come
I
on.
got a little surprise. A little surprise. I've been thinking about this since I saw something last night on TV. I was going to announce, and y'all probably announce it after a while.
I tell you what, it's got to be pretty. It's got to be pretty good to get a bell ring now. Come on with it.
Well, Troy and Ole Miss plays Saturday at 4 o'clock on the SEC network prior to
3 o'clock.
Alabama and Utah State, and I saw where the line on that game was 22 points.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to thinking, I said, well, Coach Sumrall has coached in the SEC for the last several years, and I'm going to pull a little upset for you guys. I'm going to take Troy and the points for Saturday.
But look at here.
That's
a bell ring. I like it.
I'll take Troy and the points because if anybody knows the SEC, it's Coach Sumrall because he's the co-defensive coordinator at Kentucky, and I feel like if our boys can come out there and play their kind of game, they'll win.
All right, I like it.
I like it.
That's a good deal, Bulldog. Hey, y'all have a great week of practice. Get everything straight and take care of business. Y'all do not, listen to me, Pike County Bulldogs, do not let the Ashford Yellow Jackets come in there and win on the home turf.
Oh, we gonna try our best to do everything, which hopefully now, if everything starts falling into place, we should come out of there just fine.
I hope so. Well, you have a great week, all right? And I appreciate you calling, Johnny.
Y'all too, and y'all have a good show tonight.
All right, man. Thank you.
Coach,
Appreciate it. Coach Johnny Bulldog calling in from Brundage.
Heck yeah. And a bell ring early on.
Got a bell. We got a bell ring in the first 8 minutes.
That's probably
I like it. I like it.
But we're talking about hurricanes and calling hurricanes.
We got to track them.
There was years ago, Neil and I were doing a broadcast, and you follow. And it was truly the hurricane.
It was going like over in Georgia, but we were getting all the wind.
We were getting all the wind,
Yeah.
and man, when I mean, if you punted 5 yards,
there were
6
punts.
yards,
There was punts going backwards.
there were punts. I have never in my life seen it, and we just kept on making reference to it. But hey, before we finish that little comment, do you remember us at AOC? There was a couple years, folks, we had just major hurricanes all the time.
Oh, we had grease boards.
Yeah, we had betting boards on
yeah.
what city it was going to hit. And old David Williams, man, he would get close, but
he never could hit it.
But we had it down to where the eye would actually have to come over the land.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hilarious. I remember
we had fun with that.
What do y'all got right there? All types of boards.
It was good stuff, man.
Anyway,
Hurricanes are so intriguing.
Yeah.
Man. They really are. But
Yeah.
hey, man, the Little League World Series is in the books. It's now behind us, man. Hawaii played Curacao this afternoon, and Hawaii 10 runs them, 13-3. And earlier this morning, Chinese Taipei beat Tennessee for the consolation game to take third place. But Hawaii, dude, I saw them early, like game 1, game 2.
They were like,
oh, Wally, those kids look 18 years old. I made a quasi prediction on Facebook on my own account. I said, Hawaii's gonna get busted for illegal players, too old, and I'd be darned if they didn't just run the table and beat the stew out of everybody. But those guys, man, they were bigger than everybody, stronger than everybody, and hit harder than everybody. But yeah, man, but they
That's
did,
good.
man. But look, you know what? And I've been home for 3 weeks recovering from hip surgery.
Thought you were snow skiing.
Yeah. Thank goodness for the Little League World Series. I've watched every game. It comes on in the morning and don't go off till night. I mean, I've watched.
Yes, you watched the Waltons
Woo!
and Little House on the Prairie. Was that on the?
I watched some Little League World Series, buddy. But I love watching it anyway. But normally I'm at work and I can't. But I got to watch it all, man. Recovering from my surgery, man. Those Little League games go by so fast.
Yeah.
They do, man. The batters are not stepping out and primping and fiddling with their batting gloves and putting their necklaces all out so everybody can see them and then shoving them back in and messing with their jerseys and all this kind of stuff. And the pitchers, they're ready to throw. I mean, they're like, man, come on, I'm ready to throw. I'm ready to throw. I wish the major leagues could somehow redact all the primping and everything. I mean, I know it's a show, but I really think there's about 30 minutes that could be cut out of a Major League Baseball game. I really do, man. But I don't know.
Well, you know, I know Troy's committed to Dixie Baseball Organization, but I often wondered how our Dixie championship teams would fare.
That's
a
great question.
You know,
that's a great question.
I know,
you know, we got all those billboards on Franklin Fields over there. It just makes you wonder, don't it?
You know, I always thought, you know, Dixie's a very old league. The powers to be, eventually, they got to make some deal with either Sports South or Fox or somebody and start doing like what Major League.
Yeah, like Little League.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, that's a great analogy. I'd like to know, too. You know, we got 1947, yeah. But, yeah, all those billboards over on Franklin with those national championship teams, how would they have fared? You know, in the Little League, you know, it would be very interesting. But I think they'd fare well, don't you?
I really think
I really do. But you know, hey, there's Cal Ripken League, the Babe Ruth League, the Dixie League, and like you see on television, Little League, and there's all types of Metro leagues in Atlanta and Birmingham, and just all types of Little League baseball.
Yeah.
But you know, it's just the way it is.
It ain't like it used to be when we were growing up.
I know.
Well, hey, man, I saw in the paper where Troy's getting a Baumheimer. Did you see that?
I did, brother. I did. It's going to be over there across the street from Marco's Pizza.
Okay.
Next to Publix, but across the street from Marco's Pizza. It's going right there. Okay. And it is going to be one of the bigger ones.
Oh, really?
Baumhauer's Victory Grill, and his son goes to Troy.
Oh, does he?
Mr. Baumhauer's son goes to Troy. And he's been coming down here visiting his son, and he said, well, we got to put one there.
Put one there.
But, yeah, that's where it's going to be, man. I love those boneless wings and those onion strings, man.
Onion strings, yeah.
I've had it a
pretty
million
good.
times, man.
You know, Neil, back when you worked in Montgomery, our lunch crew, we ate there every Friday, man. For how many years? 12, 13? Every Friday.
It was a ritual. Every Friday, man.
Oh, man, yeah. We need a big-time wing place.
We do, don't we?
You know, a sporty environment and stuff. And Mayor Reeves, buddy, he just keeps lining it up, buddy.
Pat him on the back.
Yeah,
man.
I give Jason a bell ring. I
just love to see our community grow and prosper, man. And Troy's a great place to live. And I'm going to say this, it's on the move. Troy is on the move, brother. Tell you.
All right. Well, hey, I guess sad news. I guess you see another Troy football player came out and said that some coaches mistreated him. I really didn't keep up a lot with it, Neil. I know there's a federal lawsuit and some misdemeanor criminal cases.
Yeah.
Really, I didn't think they needed that right before football started.
That's what I was thinking too, Wally. But, well, yeah, I don't think it's going to be too distracting, is it?
Nah, I mean, so.
Two of the three coaches listed are not even on campus anymore. I mean, and the player's name that made the allegations is John Hayes, and he claims that several players assaulted him. And you're right. He's filed federal lawsuits against the athletic department claiming mishandling the situation, and he reported his issues to 3 separate coaches, and it was all mishandled by the athletic department, and that's his federal lawsuit. that just wasn't handled correctly. And all that happened under Chip Lindsey's coaching administration back in December of 2020. It's going to be a big lawsuit. It's going to be a big story. Troy Athletics is going to be on the map, probably national news, Wally.
Yeah.
Probably national news. We're going to keep a close eye on this, and we'll report it to you. Any little intricacies we find out through the court system or the federal lawsuits, we'll just keep an eye on the social media accounts or live right here on the show.
Yeah, and I know we mentioned that week 1's in the books for high school and all that good stuff, but there are a few games yesterday that was in the college, but it wasn't really week 1.
Week zero. They call it week 0.
Week 0.
Yeah.
But while we got a second, Neil, why don't you go ahead and tell who our commercial sponsors are, and when we take that first break, we'll come back and get in all this.
The Old Barn Restaurant in Goshen, the Pig Cafe, Hook's Barbecue, Troy Eye Care, Glow Boutique, Piggly Wigglies of Troy, Turner Mowing, Deep South Apparel, the UPS Store, Road Mart, Jones Medical Supply, the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Severa, Ralph Baker, Hastings and Reeves, Attorneys at Law, Southern Grill and Patio, Bill Jackson, Ford and Chevy, Tyler Transport Trucking, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, Crow's Chicken of Brundage, Eddie Billy's Dentistry in Laverne, Max Credit Union, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, Sorrell College of Business, The Crease Agency, All-Star Collision, Preston Steakhouse, Alabama Restoration, and Firehouse Subs. We got a really good show planned for you tonight. Just like Wally said, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey. Mr. Neal, is this the crazy guy that does the sports show with you?
Yes, it is. Wally, what are you doing up here at Globe? How long has he been up here?
He's been up here for like an hour, and he hasn't moved, and he's scaring off the customers.
Wally, I know you said you were going to Globe to get Holly a birthday present, but you're taking this a little bit to extremes, don't you think? Acting like a mannequin? We're going to have to call the law. Come to Globe for all your needs up on the square. Globe Boutique. 3, 2. Man, what kind of call is that? Are you kidding me? The ball bounced in front of the plate.
He's out of there, baby.
What in the world? You can't see nothing. I'm over here. Over here. What? You the ball bounced in front of the plate. Man, he needs to go to Troy Eye Care, 566-7172, and get those eyes checked immediately.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're going to run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies. Cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brother Street. UPS store, all your printing needs. Man, did you see the size of that crowd, man?
Man, the Pompadour's that big down here, dude.
I don't know what it is, man. It must be these shirts.
Oh, yeah.
They like these shirts, man. Deep South Apparel, Pete Van Horn and Montgomery.
And heck yeah, man, they even go good. Even salt water they can.
Saltwater fishing. Deep South Apparel in Montgomery. Call Pete Van Horn. Man, I'm out here at Firehouse Subs in Troy, and I ordered me a sandwich on my app. Best sandwiches in town. Firehouse Subs, Troy, Alabama. What? What are you doing? What are you doing up here at Firehouse?
Neil, they said for a fireman get free subs, man.
They don't get free subs. Firemen get discounts.
Oh, discounts.
But they know you're not a fireman.
Yeah.
Come on, I ordered on my app. It was super easy. I'll pay for yours. Come on in. What are you doing with the hose? What are you doing with the hose? So nice. Welcome to Firehouse in Troy. Come see them. Best subs in town.
These teenage years can be tricky to navigate, especially when it comes to teaching my son about managing money. I'm thankful for helpful tools like Sidekick from Max. With Sidekick, requesting and rewarding money is easy. He can earn it by completing chores, making honor roll, or simply making a request from his own app. I love that I can easily monitor his purchases and set limits to help him learn to make smart choices with his spending, even on video games. Sidekick. Find it in your Max app.
Hey, Wally. Why in the world you got all these fans in the window, man?
Man, I was cooking a mess of chitlins. It about burned my house down, man. My whole house smells like chitlins.
What is it, smoky in there?
Yes.
And
These fans are going to help, I think.
The fans are not going to get the smoke damage out of your kitchen. You're going to have to call Alabama Restoration, 371-5591. Alabama Restoration. No mess is too big, especially not a little smoke damage in Wally's kitchen cooking his chitlins. Call them at Alabama Restoration. Pee Wee Herman. Pee
Remember
Wee
that?
Herman. I don't know who it is. I just know it's Pee Wee Herman.
That dude.
Who is that?
The Champs.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Pee Wee, man.
Yeah.
He just wanted that one last dance.
He got it. That's it, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, good stuff, man. But hey, before we get back to football,
Facebook
let's-
funnies.
we need to get our Facebook funnies out of the way, or we'll be getting texts. A couple of cows were smoking a joint and playing cards. That's right. The stakes were pretty high.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Uh-oh, a classic.
The class.
My sincerest apologies, sir. I thought something died in here. Look, hey, it's mandatory. We got to show this one once a year.
Once a year.
Once a year.
is
Nate,
just
this
great.
is the all-time classic. We get more texts and calls on this. My
Tips his hat to
Yeah,
him,
my
so-
sincerest apologies, sir. Oh God.
That's good, man.
Hey, let's get a couple of little things out of the way before we start on our high school football segment. But hey, we need to report that Airton Volleyball won their own tournament yesterday. There they are, right there. I'm going to tell you, man. Airton visited.
Man, I heard
They
they-
visited Charles Henderson earlier this week too. Not the tournament, just a regular scheduled game. And I talked to some of the parents of the girls, and they said Airton is the real deal in 2A volleyball, buddy. And they're really good in volleyball. So watch out for news stories in the Dothan Eagle and Troy Messenger at the state level at the end of the year for those girls right there.
Right there, that's cool. And we have a scholarship offer to report. Charles Henderson defensive end Zion Grady received an offer from Florida State University yesterday. And like I said on the show a few weeks ago, buddy, that ain't going to be his first one.
No,
Buddy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I tell you what, 24/7 Sports right now has Zion listed as the fourth best rusher in the recruiting class 2025.
How about that?
That's in the entire United States.
How
folks.
about that?
Sophomore.
Right here in Troy, Alabama.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
And that's a huge compliment. And Neil, we talk about this for the last 2-3 months. By the time he's a senior, he could be Troy's first ever 5-star.
Could be.
And I see that.
Legit.
And they only give 25 5-stars in America.
He's got a shot to be one.
He could probably going to be one.
Got a shot to be one, man. And also, sticking with Charles Henderson football, wide receiver Jawan Boyd, there he is, number 2, received an offer from the University of Houston, the Cougars.
Cool.
The Cougars, 2 big offers right there for the Charles Henderson football program in a couple of days right there, and I'm sure more to come.
Yeah, after what he did Friday night,
Yeah.
we'll get into that in a little bit later.
Yeah.
He'll get a lot more offers.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
And hey, let's pop it down to the middle school, man. They
Yeah,
had
shoot, yeah.
Coach Fred down there, and they beat Redland Middle School. Charles Henderson, they win 20-8. Kellen Stewart had a big game at quarterback, and the coaches are saying that, man, he's going to be something special next couple of
I
years.
heard
buddy.
the same thing. They were some of the people were reporting, say, watch this kid in the next couple of years at quarterback. He's going to be something special. So we got watch out for Kellen Stewart right there at the quarterback position. Maybe something special coming up from the middle school right there. And hey, there was history made this last week, folks. You always want to report history if you're reporting in the
sir.
media. So it was over in Greenville, Alabama. History was made. The Pike Liberal Arts Patriots won their first ever football game in the Alabama High School Athletic Association. The Pike Liberal Arts junior varsity squad beat Greenville 34-0. And I'm telling you, man, that'll be something those kids will always remember.
Yeah.
The first ever victory for Pike.
Congratulations
Pike Liberal
to the
Arts.
Patriots,
Yeah.
man. All right, well, now let's run down some local football scores, and then I'll go in and dive into a few games and give some wrap-up stats and all that.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first. Brantley 33, Houston County 6. Not much of a game there. Dothan 42, Lee 14. Providence Christian 35, Ashford 8. Ashford comes to Pike County this week. Headland 60, Abbeville 12. Whew, Headland, that's 2 weeks in a row they run up a bunch of points.
Dude, they the real deal, man.
Geneva County squeaks by Laverne 14-7. Auburn 31, Enterprise 21. Auburn's highly ranked. Enterprise gave them all they wanted. Highland Home 34, Airton 33 in the game of the week, brother.
Boy, that was a tough one. Yeah, and Carroll 39, Dale County 9. Houston Academy 45, Daleville 0. Rehoboth 31, Wicksburg 12. GW Long 22, Slocum 15. Crenshaw Christian 59, Abbeville Christian 21. Geneva 46, Bozeman 21, and Op 41, New Brockton.
And just a few stragglers, Wally. Just a few stragglers.
Okay.
Bayside, Florida, 33. Pike Liberal Arts, 15. Something to be said right here for the young Pike Liberal Arts Patriots. They led that game at halftime.
Yep.
That was
sure did.
big accomplishment. Hey, baby steps, guys. Baby steps. Right there. Goshen, 46. Zion Chapel, 21. Goshen stays undefeated. Eufaula, 22. Stanhope Elmore, 14. That's Eufaula playing up to a 6A classification right there with Stanhope. Greenville, 25. Parks Crossing, 19. Good game there. Bullitt County gets a win, 30-21 over Lafayette, and Fort Dale beats Hooper 45-14.
Bullitt County 2-0 right
That's
now.
right.
Now. Strong 20, Pike County 19, Elba 33, Kinston 5, Charles Central 24, Mary Montgomery 20, Andalusia 42, Milton, Florida 31, Calhoun 28, Barber County 8, and that's the first game they've won in 6 years.
Calhoun got a victory over Barber County.
They did.
Now, we've been told again that Barber County is dressing the football team just to meet the criteria of the state athletic protocols. But we need to report the score, though. They're getting out there. They're getting out there.
There was a rumor there's the center weighs 125 pounds.
Oh, goodness, bless them.
Well, hey, we got a lot of games to recap, and what I want to do is go ahead and take this commercial break so I can come back and just knock it out in one pop. You think I can do it in one pop?
We'll have to check it and see.
We'll check it and see. Hey, Nate's going to put us on a commercial, and we'll be right back. Don't turn that dial. Cool stats and Marco's Player of the Week coming up.
At you.
Hey, Wally, what you got us out here in this field for? Neil, I finally bought a brand new boat. A boat, man. Show it to me. Look at that. What? Got it on Facebook. Facebook? Yes, sir. The USS Alabama? Yes, I got to get some insurance. Well, you're going to need to call the Grease Agency. They sell insurance on everything. How you going to get it back to Troy? You got a trailer, don't you? I don't got a trailer. I hope you didn't buy any beachfront property in Arizona on Facebook. Call Grease Agency for all your insurance needs.
Man, what in the world? You just dang T-bone me right here. What in the heck? Playing with fidget spinner?
Wally, did you have a wreck?
Mr. Wally?
Man, this girl right here is playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone and T-bone me right here in the parking lot. I was about to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have a fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can have
Please,
it.
Mr. Wally.
All
Thank
she's
you.
worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents. 808-8822.
You gained donuts?
Oh man, what a nice day with the windows down. Yeah, cruising right along, man. Just running around Troy. Hey man, what's that smell? What do you mean? That's Hook's Barbecue, man.
Oh, that's
Hooks.
Oh, I'm going to Hooks, brother.
Oh my God, hold on. Good Lord, what in the world? Hooks, baby. Good Lord, help us all. He about killed us. Good gracious.
Neil, call Jason Jones.
What is it?
Out of oxygen, man.
Oxygen? You got your snorkeling device right there. What do you mean you're out of oxygen?
Oh, all this is to show people where you are, man.
What's that? Why you can breathe through that?
I need to call Jason.
Unbelievable. Jason, can you bring some oxygen from Jones Medical Supply down to St. Andrews State Park at the Jetties? Wally needs some oxygen. Call Jason Jones for all your oxygen needs. Moving on up to the big time. What's going on, Monopoly man?
Oh man, Neil, I have
You got money going everywhere.
I have bought up every bit of Troy, Alabama, but I'm missing a few spots right down here. Who can I call?
Man, you need to call Toby and Dina Adams at the Alabama Real Estate Connection. They'll let you finish buying all of Troy and Pike County. They're the best agents in town. They will work the hardest to get you the best deal. Give them a call, 566-4765. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Hey, they're dealing at the Alabama Real Estate Connection. Hey, what's going on today?
Mr. Neal, do you know this guy? He comes here every day for breakfast and lunch.
This guy over here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know him.
Man, look at the size of this chicken right here, man.
Oh my God, Wally, how many days in a row have you eaten here?
Every day, bro.
Come out to the Pig Cafe Monday through Friday, breakfast and lunch. The biggest cat head biscuits for breakfast and the crispiest fried chicken for lunch. Come out to the Pig Cafe.
Now this one's throwing it way back to college band parties. Tommy Wyndham would get this one. David Ames.
David Ames, man. Yeah, Tommy probably would. Is that Human League?
Kind of sounds like Human League a little bit.
Sounds like something on the Breakfast Club. That's horrible.
Just like everybody else does. Awful. That's the Smiths.
The
I
Smiths,
guarantee
Wally.
the Smiths, every one of them has been a level 3 6-month monitoring and treatment referral.
Well, I'm not going to say they hadn't done mushrooms. But
Oh, my
anyway, that was a little, that was a little 1987, 88, 89 alternative. The Smiths.
That was just pure yarn.
You know,
Yeah. Pure yarn. Yeah.
you really don't remember that at band
I
parties
don't
and stuff?
remember that. Band parties, we had Velmic Pygmies and
They
all
played some of that. They played the Smiths.
those Smiths.
Come on, man. Really.
Oh, believe. Okay, well,
You got any
all these
recap?
high school kids are watching us
That's
live
right, that's
right now. They
right,
want to
that's
hear
right.
the
Who's
names
gonna
come.
win the Marco's
Who's
Pizza
going
this
to win
week?
the Marco's Pizza? All right, let's start off with Pike County Strong. Strong Tigers beat the Bulldogs for the first time in 18 years. It was
Golly.
a close game. 20-19, Neil.
Yep.
Some key points for the Bulldogs. Amari Barrow threw a 30-yard touchdown pass. After halftime, the Bulldogs ran back to kickoff. Imagine that.
Dang.
But penalties plagued the dog, and turnovers, like Johnny Bulldog said,
Yeah.
20-19.
Dang, gummit.
All right, let's go to Zion Chapel. Goshen, Zion Chapel. The Eagles remain undefeated after picking up a 46-21 win
Yep.
over the Zion Chapel Rebs on Friday night, although the Rebels scored first. Soon after, Peyton Stamey unloaded a pass to Tyler McClendon to cut the lead to 7-6. And after a failed PAT, we're seeing that everywhere. PATs are jinxed.
The lower you get in classification, 1A, 2A, and 3A, they tend to either have one or don't. You know, there ain't 2 or 3 people that can do it in school.
But Goshen managed to score twice more in the first half while the Rebels got on the scoreboard once more. Goshen took a 21-14 lead into the halftime, but by the time the game ticked to the final 0, 46-21 Goshen.
Goshen was still scoring.
But check this out, Neil. Jamari McClure,
Yeah.
12 carries, 200 yards. 12 carries now.
What kind of average is that?
Good. It was like 16 yards per crazy. Is that pizza worthy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, baby,
Get it,
Jamar
baby.
McClure, you win the Marco's Pizza Player of the Week.
Hey,
man.
call Marco's Pizza. Tell them you're the Sports Chat with Neil and Wally Player of the Week. They give you a one large, 1 topping pizza, and they'll have it ready for you when you pick it up.
Exactly. And also, Zameek Andrews added 69 yards on 7 carries, and Bristow rushed for 78 on 2 carries.
Okay.
Stamey completed 2 for 4 passes, 57, and a touchdown. And defensively, Andrews earned 8 tackles, while Jacob Soup had 7 tackles and 2 tackles for a loss.
All right.
All right, going down the Enterprise. Auburn, highly ranked, 31. Enterprise 21, but being like you were saying at break, they gave them all they wanted.
Yep.
After failing behind 24-7, the Wildcats got within 3 of the visitors before the Tigers held on to the victory. Auburn scored with 8 minutes 51 seconds to go in the opening quarter to take a 7-0 lead. Enterprise tied it up on a kickoff
Okay.
to Michael Johnson. He carried that bug 89 yards, brother.
Yeah, I saw that one on Friday night.
Yeah, on Friday. I did too. I saw on the field. Auburn then scored 2 touchdowns and connected on field goal to lead 24-7 in the third quarter. Aiden White connected with Johnson on an 83-yard scoring toss to pull Enterprise 24-14 after the PAT. You know, I thought for sure, man, it was about to be in the bag. They were going to come back on.
Yeah.
But with 23 seconds left in the third, White connected with Johnson again, and that made it 24-21.
Okay.
And then just didn't have enough mustard to finish out the game. So a tough loss to Enterprise, but they
Good
got
showing, though.
Good showing, exactly. I heard they had a lot of people down there.
Yeah.
All right, now the big time game. The Highland Home 34, Airton 33.
Wow.
Which almost every single person on our Beat Wally contest had Airton. But Highland Home came out the victory. Hey, it was number 4 ranked against number 5 in the state.
1 point game. 2 point conversion at the end.
Exactly. Turnovers were numerous on both sides, with Airton committing 5 interceptions too. Whew.
Daggone.
That's a lot of turnovers. You
It
can't
is.
win with that many turnovers. Cannot. Jordan Smith carried the ball 26 times for 165 yards, including an 18-yard score for Airton. Ian Sin also ran the ball for 88 yards, including a 37-yard touchdown. Smith also had a 66-yard touchdown reception. Sin threw for 115 yards, Neil, with a touchdown pass and 66 yards to Smith.
A lot of offense in the game.
A lot of offense. Defensively, Matthew Harrell, C.J. McNabb, and Trevor McLaughlin led all tackles. And Sin collected 2 interceptions. Tyler and Tristan McGuire, they had 1 each as well.
Okay.
All right, Elba 33, Kinston 6. The Elba, dropped back down to 1A. Elba's going to be tough to handle in 1A, buddy.
Alvin Henderson, buddy, he rushed 274 yards, but it was on 32 carries. That's a lot of carries.
Do you think Alvin's going to pick up that 5th star?
It's going to be
There's so many running backs.
You know, I really believe if he was in a higher classification, I think he would.
5A, 6A, 7A?
Yeah. I just don't think he's going to get it. I mean, he's going to go big. He's going to get a lot of offers.
Already
got a bunch. But anyway, he had 4 touchdowns. Henderson scored on 19, 62, 6, and 4. J.T. Coleman rushed for 102 yards on 16 carries. Kinston's touchdown came with 1:30 left in the game when Cale Sublin threw a 41-yard pass
Got him on the board.
Bryant McCullum.
Got him on the board.
All right, 41, he brought to 20. Terry Davis ran for 106 yards and a touchdown, and Gray Jennings passed for 2 scores for the Bobcats. Jennings had a touchdown pass to Day Stoudemire and Jabari Hill. Jennings ran for 57 yards and had a score. Jennings was 4 and 7. And Jamar Mount had 1 catch for 51 yards.
Op redeems himself from getting beat by Andalusia last night.
Yep, they do.
Yep.
All right, Brantley 33, Houston County 7. Leading the way, the Brantley was Jaden Parks. He was 11 for 16 passing with 175 yards and 2 TDs. Robert Shine, I like that name, had 12 rushes for 105 yards and 2 touchdowns. And John Bush had 5 catches for 55 yards.
I'll tell you what, man, I caught a little bit of that Bush kid against Laverne on television. Whew, he's tough to cover.
Yeah, he sure is.
Yeah.
And then Keldrick Welch, he had a touchdown for 45 yards. And then Carroll, 39, Dale County, 9. Now, somebody had told me Dale County's got a decent team this year. Now, I don't know. They just said they got good depth.
They got clocked by Carroll.
Yeah, and Ozark, Carroll came, they were losing 9-0.
Yeah.
Carroll was, and then they just scored 39 unanswered points.
Wow.
So 39-9.
And, Carroll didn't play Dothan bad last week.
No, they didn't. Dothan beat them. I mean,
Yeah.
we got a good
Our area's
Region
tough.
2's going to be tough. All right, Mary Montgomery and Charles Henderson High School, the game Neil and I covered for TC2. Charles Henderson overcame a 14-3 halftime deficit with 21 seconds left, including a 3-yard touchdown run by Jawan Boyd with 45 seconds left in contest, and Neil can vouch. They just gave it to Boyd, and he just pounded it, man.
Didn't matter about how small he was in his weight.
He just did it.
He did it.
Man, Mary Montgomery dressed, 104?
104
kids. Good gracious. Never seen so many children in my life. But anyway, Mary Montgomery got defeated by Charles Henderson. It was our season opener. After a seesaw match, Parker Adams found Boyd for a 52-yard touchdown pass. Beautiful reception, by the way. With 9 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the third quarter, the kick was wide, and the Trojans, we trailed 14-9. Mary Montgomery regained the lead, 20-17. Here goes, going back. With 7 minutes and 28 seconds left to play in the game when Hollins ran it in for 3 yards. The PAT was blocked by the Trojans. We blocked 2 the other night. We got the kickoff, ran it pretty long, got down on 22. Back up. We got the ball on our 22, and we marched down 78 yards on 16 plays.
I think it was like 5 minutes and 40 seconds left when we took it over.
Yeah, exactly. Boyd, a junior, fought his way around on the 3 with 45 seconds remaining, and then Pearson got one in. It was good, 24-20. And then, hey, it was a good game, man.
I think it's important to say the Trojans drove from their own 22, the length of the field, and scored a touchdown to win the football game, and only tried 2 passes.
Yep.
It was probably, I'm making this up, I'm just shooting from the hip, 12 or 13 runs in a row.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And they just said, hey, Coach Ambright said, hey, offensive line, I'm leaning on you here. Go win us the game. And they did.
They did. I mean, Connor and Benton and Wright, I mean, they did what they were supposed to do.
It was a methodically run and play drive.
It was.
And
pretty.
Really pretty.
Okay, hey, we got up against one more break, and then we'll come back, and I got a few more Bayside at Pike Lib and a few others, so we'll be right back.
What in the world, man? I come over to check on
things. What are you doing trying to beat that bush up?
Neil, my trimmer battery went dead, so I had to get this bat and try to trim this up.
You're not going to be able to knock it out with a bat. You got to call professional bush trimmers like Blake Turner with Turner Mowing. 465-0600. Call Blake Turner. You're going to fall off that ladder, man. Just quit right now. Let's call Blake Turner. Hey, call Blake Turner 465-0600 for all your yard needs. Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neil, my air conditioner went out last night, and I tell you what, I watch YouTube and I know how to do all this stuff now.
You heard, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neil, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling.
Wally, what are you doing in the cornfield, man?
Get the corn, dude.
Corn? Yeah. You can't get people's corn. That's against the law. Why don't you go to Piggly Wiggly on 231 or Greenot where it's fresh produce? Come on, man.
Now, isn't this better? Air conditioning. Look at all this produce, man. Here we are at Piggly Wiggly on 231. Also, best butcher in Pike County, Reader's Choice 2020.
You know this guy?
Yeah, I know. Wally, what are you doing, man? What in the world?
Nice Bronco.
Why are you hugging the Bronco at Bill Jackson Ford?
Because I want a Bronco, brother.
Are you going to buy it?
Yeah, I think so.
Jeez. Well, you can't just be out here hugging vehicles. You got to talk to the salespeople. What are you doing?
Kicking the tire, you know they say you got to kick the tire before you buy a new one.
You guys kick the tires. Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama. Also, Bill Jackson Chevrolet across the street. Hey, they got new vehicles on the lot. Come see them. Man, I'm up here at Southern Grill and Patio. Look at all these big green eggs, all these accessories, man. It's all you want with the big green egg. Wally!
Neil, look at the size of this big old green egg here, man. Look at this thing.
Man, that's a big old green egg. You can't get a green egg that big unless you're a platinum green egg dealer like they are at Southern Grill and Patio. Check out this new store up here on Grundy Street, right next to Troy Cable, along with Town and Country. Come visit the new store, the new layout. Look at all these big green egg accessories over here. Come see them at the new location on Grundy Street. Get you a big green egg, because I'm going to get me one.
James Sparrow. That's for James.
Is that what, when y'all have to sit around in the driveway late at night on Friday nights, that's what he wants to hear?
He says, put on Culture Club, and that's what I do.
That's what you do, okay.
So I'm just playing songs that James likes.
Little Culture Club.
Okay, Bayside at Pike Lib. Hey, the Patriots, they had a halftime lead, man. We kept on getting.
They led that game at halftime.
Adam Brookins helped me out,
Yep.
kept on giving me some good updates and stuff. But ultimately fell to Bayside Academy by a score of 33-15 on Friday night. After initially falling behind 7-0 early, Pike came storming back to score 15 unanswered points. First, Cade Renfro booted a 28-yard field goal, and then Dawson Bradford found his older brother, KC, for a 48-yard touchdown pass to put Pike up 9-7. After a missed PAT attempt, not only did it give Pike its first lead of the season, it also gave Pike Patriots the first ever touchdown in Alabama science. Give them a little bell ring there for you.
History.
Bradford heaved the 86-yard touchdown pass to Levi DeBoer to extend the lead 15-7. But Bayside just managed to connect on a 37-yard field goal just before halftime, and he cut it to 15-10.
Yeah.
Dawson Bradford finally, he threw up for 207 yards and 2 touchdowns with 1 interception, while his brother Casey Bradford caught 4 passes for 113 yards and a touchdown. DeBoer also caught 3 passes for 89 yards and a score. You know
what I like about that? I see improvement.
Oh, I see improvement, and let me tell you, my go-to guy, Adam, he's a big fan of the show, and he does a lot for Pike Lib over there. So, and he sees it like we see it. He don't put on color road grass. What do you call it? The
rose-colored grass.
Yeah, he tells it like it is. Man, if they had some depth, man, they got some athletic players.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. You're gonna see when we get to Beat Wally's contest.
They got a chance.
They got this Friday night. Going to Chipley.
Yep.
I'm telling you, wait. Mark my word, buddy. they got a shot. Okay, all right, a couple more. Crenshaw Christian at Abbeville Christian. They played up in classification. Quarterback Logan Owens was 3 for 5 passing for 105 yards. He only threw it 5 times. And
Got 100 yards.
got 105 yards.
Pretty good.
And 2 touchdowns. He
Yep.
also rushed 8 times for 96 yards and 3 TDs. He had 2 interceptions on defense. So he played lights
both
out.
ways.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Drake Mills, 1 catch for 47 yards and TD and 6 tackles. Jake Brody, 2 catches for 58 yards and a TV. And that's the Wally stats of the week. But, hey, the Beat Wally contest.
Tell us who won that, brother.
Bruce Lavinier, man.
Laviner.
I'm sorry. There's a Jacob Lavinier that I know. That's why. But Bruce, man, he's a multiple winner.
Always plays.
He wins 2 or 3 times. And didn't he
always
send you
plays.
a nice little message?
Yeah, he did. He put on Facebook, thank you, Sports Chat, and Marco's Pizza for making high school football fun.
It's a lot of fun. And, man, the last 2 weeks we've had a lot of people playing. So this week, hey, can I brag on myself?
Yeah, go ahead.
For the
Giving yourself a bell?
Yeah, I give Wally a bell. The last 2 weeks, I've been on the top. Yep, I've been on top. But this week,
give us some games, brother.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, get your paper and pencil out.
All right,
because this is gonna be a tough one. You follow at Headland, folks.
Both undefeated.
And
Headland scored 60 last week.
Yes, both undefeated and an area game.
Yep.
Goshen, undefeated. Highland home, undefeated.
They go to Highland home.
Go to Highland home. That's game 2. Game 3, Dothan at Auburn. Both undefeated. Ashford at Pike County. Big rival stuff from the past. That's going to be a good one. Again, Pike County.
Yep.
And then Carroll, which is doing really well. They go to Rehoboth, which is undefeated. You see, Rehoboth's putting up some points, man.
That's going to be a good game.
And then, hey, Pike Liberal at Chipley. Let me tell you something.
Chipley,
Florida. I'm gonna go out of all. I'm gonna go ahead and put Pike Liberal.
You gonna pick?
I think they got it this week, buddy.
I've seen improvement. I'm telling you.
And then the game of the week live on TC2
and
Channel 2 is the Greenville at Charles Henderson High School, and that's going to be the total
points as well.
Exactly. So that's going to be the Beat Wally contest. That's some tough games there, buddy.
I got you. Well, hey, let's roll over all the games coming up, Wally. We got upcoming games. Brantley hosts McKenzie. Enterprise hosts Central Phoenix City. Bullitt County hosts Mary Montgomery. Dothan at Auburn. Houston County's off. Crenshaw Christian hosts Lakeside. Zion Chapel is at Wicksburg. Pike Liberal goes to Chipley. Laverne is at Barber County. Somebody's got to win that one. Elba hosts Houston County.
Charles Henderson hosts Greenville. Eufaula at Headland. New Brockton at Providence. Geneva at Slocum. Geneva County at Airton. Pike County hosts Ashford. Goshen at Highland Home. Andalusia at Dale County. Daleville at Strong. And Neil, like I said, my pick contest, I think this is the first time in our history that every one of those games is a coin toss.
Undefeated.
Yeah, I mean, there's not one you can say, oh, that's a guarantee.
That's a guarantee.
That's going to be pretty neat.
I think that'll be a lot of splits.
There'll be a lot of splits.
That'll be a lot of splits right there.
Speaking of splits, our producer, Nate, says we got to do a commercial.
We got to do a break.
So we got
I may play to beat Wally this week.
It's been about you don't play that much.
It's been about 3 years since I played.
You know, why does none of my buddies play?
Well,
James don't play.
I'm the owner of it. I'm not going. I don't know.
Well, I mean, nobody likes me. My text group, my
it's not
breakfast
that we
club don't like me.
Come on, Breakfast Club. Y'all need to play the pizza contest now. Make Wally's day.
Over 100 people played except my buddies. What type of friends I have here.
Hey, let's take this last break of the night. We'll be right back. Talk some college football.
Breaker 19, I got cleared for a takeoff in Troy.
Whoa, Mr. Neal, Mr. Neal, what is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing. Wally, you don't have a pilot's license. I've already told you. I'm sorry, ma'am. Look, you got a CDL license. You need to call Tyler Transport at 566-7474. They're hiring every day. Those beautiful 18-wheeler rigs got those glide packages. Call Tyler Transportation if you need a job driving.
Here I come,
Get out of here. Good gravy. Hey, what are you doing, man? What in the world? What's happening? Unbelievable. Back up. Put it in reverse.
I need a mechanic.
Unbelievable. What have you done in there that caused all that smoke? I watched a YouTube video. Unbelievable.
You got to take the thing to Road Mart where they know how to fix vehicles, a mechanic. Take the vehicle to Road Mart on 231 North. Don't be like Terry, Wally. 566-3413, Road Mart, 231 North in Troy.
What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital Pet Resort?
I'm about to circumcise this dog.
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spaying and neuter process. Give him a call, Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call, Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort. It's so good to be back at Preston. I'm so hungry. I'm hungry. You ready? What are you doing?
Kelly Tater.
What are you doing? Wally, that's somebody's food.
What kind of a nut are you?
I'm so sorry. He gets in a trance when we come to Preston. I apologize. He is a nut job. Hey, snap out of it, man. Oh, that's not yours.
Oh, we're Preston's on.
Come out to Preston's and get your own Kaylee Tater. Man, hey, what are you not coming in to get some Crow's chicken and brundage?
I need some nugget sauce, man.
I'd like a nugget dinner with extra sauce and roll. Don't worry about him. He's all the time over in the door.
Lord bless it. Nugget dinner.
We're going to eat it here. Crow's and brundage.
Crows and brundage.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
Uh-oh.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Lenny Traver play, and I'm going to give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the state. Also, best catfish awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Traver, you can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see us.
Yeah, Top Gun movie or something?
No, I don't think it was a Top Gun. She's got the look. You don't remember that one?
I remember the song. I don't know who the band is.
Well, it was a...
Let me guess, one of your one-hit wonders.
Well, Roxette was the name of the group. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was a one-hit wonder. Roxette. But pretty neat little song right there from the late 80s.
Yeah.
Hey, we mentioned last week Troy got another quarterback in the transfer portal. It was Jared Dagey from West Virginia, or Western Kentucky, but mainly from West Virginia. He started several games with Neil Brown's Mountaineers, and in 2020 he earned all Big 12 honors, threw for 2,587 yards, 14 touchdowns, and only 4 interceptions. At West Virginia in 2021, he completed 65% of his passes for 3,048 yards and 19 touchdowns. During his entire college career, he threw for 10,494 yards and 79 touchdowns. Wally, is he going to be our starter?
Well, Coach Summerall has not formally announced a starting quarterback yet, but it's going to be Gunnar Watson.
Yeah.
Maybe your transfer guy can get in the field later in that year. You know, my big thing is if you've passed for 10,000 something yards, what are you hopping from place to place for?
Well, Neil Brown got the 5-star from Georgia. He got the 5-star from Georgia.
Well, you stay there and you work.
Yeah, well, we're not debating the transfer portal.
All right. Well, anyway, maybe your transfer guy, he'll get on the field later this year. All right.
We'll see.
If needed, it is game week for Troy.
It is
They're
game week.
getting ready to hit the road to Oxford next Saturday against Ole Miss. That game is going to be on the SEC Network at 3 p.m.
3 p.m. on my birthday.
Okay, is it your birthday?
Yeah, September 3rd, my birthday, man.
68. Is that or 67?
52.
Oh, 52, my bad.
52. As far as the Utah transfer to Troy, if y'all are thinking about him, Peter Costelli, I heard that Gunnar Watson separated from him in the first week of fall camp, and Costello was clearly number 2. But it's being reported he is just really, really young and green, and he's going to be good. Mm-hmm. He's going to be good. But speaking of quarterbacks, breaking news this afternoon over at Auburn. Wally, T.J. Finley has won the quarterback job.
Okay.
I still think Harson's going to get all 3 quarterbacks, a bunch of snaps. Finley's just going to be the first one to run out there. They're going to look at those 3 games, and the real starter will be whoever starts the Penn State game. That's the Neil Armstrong feeling. But the breaking news this afternoon was that T.J. Finley is the starting quarterback for the Auburn Tigers.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
Probably more than likely going to happen that way. And Alan Green, he stepped down. Whoa, man, honestly, I mean, I know this is a high school show, but what's going on at Auburn? Something's up over there. Guy gets arrested for moped, high-speed chase. He's your starting quarterback. Your athletic director leaves.
The statement was that he wanted to move on to other, he was stepping down and he is going after other professional avenues. That's what he said. Now, of course, you and me and everybody else can look and say, oh, they asked him to step down, and who knows? Who knows? But it didn't come across as he was fired. He stepped down and said, I want to go after other professional avenues, and we'll see. Question now is, Wally, who are they going to get to replace Alan Green, athletic director, man, and whoever comes in, are they going to support Brian Harsin as the head coach of the football team? And I'm just saying, man. Let's just say Harsin better win 8 games, don't you think?
Oh,
I mean,
exactly.
8 regular season games, and one of them better be Alabama, and he better have 9 total wins after he wins the bowl game. 8 regular season games and win a bowl game for a 9-win season. I feel like that'll save his job and give him another year.
When is Auburn going to get somebody like Nick Saban to come in there to the board of directors and
when
say...
When is anybody going to get somebody like Nick Saban?
Well, I'm just saying to come in there and say, you don't call me, you don't look at me, your sports booth here...
And they're going to give him total control.
Yeah, do not call my cell phone or I walk out. That's what Auburn's got to have. That's what Saban did. Yeah. He just went there and said, hey, just exactly what I said, not per like that.
I know. Yeah.
Sure, he gave a cell phone number to somebody, but I mean, you got to have that.
Yeah.
But anyway, hey, we did have a few games this weekend.
Yeah, it's going.
Was very impressive.
Yeah, they were, weren't they?
They won 63-10. They were only like a 8-point favorite or something.
63-10.
After falling behind 7-0 early, and Hawaii, is Hawaii that bad, or Vandy just that much improved, Neil?
Gosh, I'm gonna say Vandy is improved. That don't mean they're going to go win a bunch of ACC games.
Yeah.
But, I'm looking at Nebraska, man, losing to Northwestern over in Ireland.
Unbelievable.
Scott Frost is taking some major heat for trying an onside kick with the lead midway through the third quarter, man. Northwestern, of course, covers the onside kick. They get a short field. They go down and score. They never gave up that momentum, and they went on and won the game and beat Nebraska. I mean, it was bad, Wally. It was bad. It was bad coaching, bad decision, bad gamble, bad time to do it. Man, you got an 11-point lead, and you go out there and you try an onside kick and just give that team a short field. I mean, gosh, man, it was bad. And Wally, I'm not so sure Scott Frost makes it through the whole season. It was that bad.
Yeah, I was about to say
it was that bad. Also, up in Champaign, Illinois beat Wyoming 38-7. Florida State even got a big win over Duquesne, 47-7. And I'm gonna tell you something right here. That win for Florida State breaks a 5-year opening game losing streak for Florida State.
There you go.
So that may open some things up for Florida State.
So it was not Duquesnes. That's what I was calling them.
Duquesnes?
Yeah.
Duquesne is what they call it. Duquenses.
Duquenses.
Duquenses, yeah.
You
spelled weird, isn't it?
I'm glad that wasn't on my sheet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Alabama starts this season ranked number 1 in the nation.
And they should be, right?
They open up Utah State.
They should be.
John Hartwell used to be my neighbor down the street, which I hear is could be coming to Auburn.
Really?
He was on. I saw that AL.com.
Okay, then.
He was one of the picks.
So that'd be good. We'll get a Troy connection there. Good.
Heck yeah. But anyway, Utah State, they open up with them. Utah State, I watched a little bit of the game. They look impressive at times, and other times they look slow.
You got to say they were looking past UConn.
Yeah.
They've been preparing for Alabama. It was obvious, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they pulled away 31-20 late against UConn, and has not won many games in the past few years. Alabama goes to Texas on September 10th, though, and I heard John Longshore and Barry McKnight say that Alabama's favored like 20-something points.
Hey, let's go over some big games next Saturday since we only got 1 minute left, Wally. Let's go Troy Ole Miss.
Yeah, Troy Ole Miss, Auburn hosts Mercer, and Alabama hosts Utah State. 40.5.
30 seconds. Georgia hosts Oregon. Georgia's a 17.5-point favorite over Oregon. That's a lot of points, folks. Arkansas, 6-point favorites hosting Cincinnati. Florida hosts the Utah Utes. And in Gainesville, Utah is favored by 2.5. Pick one game real quick. Who you like? Troy plus 22?
Troy plus 22, baby.
We appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Wally called it. Troy plus 22. Check back with us next Sunday for the next show. We appreciate y'all. See ya.